Alright, we're live. Welcome everyone to yet another edition of the Burnout featuring myself, Kimberly Grace Goldman, the OFR for Chase Elliott, and my co-host Emily Luther, the OFR for Ryan Blaney, coming off of New Hampshire. Definitely not what we thought we'd see, but with a little bit of a twist and change there at the end. Congrats to Kevin Harvick on the win, which came by restart and not domination like he usually does, which we'll get into that a little bit later. And in other news, we are going into this weekend, which is Dover, and
the Lobster Mile.
the final race of round one of the chase. So, where to begin?
Can I just say something about last weekend that made me laugh hysterically?
I guess so.
So I'm scrolling on Twitter and Facebook, and I see that they announced that Kenseth won the race.
Really?
Yeah, it was premeditated. And so I forget which organization it was. It was an affiliate, though.
I mean,
And
considering he was my pick, I kind of like that, but
it was hilarious. Let me see. I think it was Nicole who retweeted it. Hold on, let me find it. I was literally laughing hysterically, though. I was like, this is perfect. Hold on. I think she posted it on Facebook, actually. Give me a second.
So you got screenshot proof?
Huh?
So you have screenshot proof?
I have what?
Screenshot.
Oh, yeah. I'm finding it. I thought you said I had free chocolate, and I was like, I didn't say anything about free chocolate. Like, I don't understand. What's today? The 29th?
I think so.
What was Sunday then? I can't.
Let's see.
Nicole's been posting a lot, so
25th.
I'm trying to scroll.
Sunday was the 25th.
Hold on, I'm looking. It's here somewhere. She was the one who posted it, though. I know she was. What would Sunday have been? The 25th?
Yep.
Here it is. Okay. So at 5:11 p.m., checkered flag. It was NASCAR who tweeted it. Checkered flag, Matt Kenseth wins at NHMS. Hashtag the chase. Can we see that?
Yeah, I see it. Okay. He was my pick last week, so I don't take credit for that, but that's kind of cool.
I just thought it was hilarious. Like, really?
Anyway.
Getting a little ahead of yourself there, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, for anyone wondering, Kevin Harvick won, Matt Kenseth didn't, so clearing up that confusion.
So we know that Kevin Harvick is obviously advancing.
Yes, Kevin Harvick is advancing. And, let's see, I forgot to get my chart with the chase printout. I have to get that in a second. But, it's looking like my picks for who won't be in the chase in the second round will be right. Because basically, how the chase grid looked at the end of the race, the bottom four were my family picks. Probably won't make it into the next chase round. That was pretty much mapped out perfectly how my dad said that he thinks it'll play out. And I kind of agree. And that will be
Fair enough.
Who was on the bottom four? I forgot to take a screenshot. Tony Stewart, Jamie Mack. I am going blank.
Chris Buescher. Bye.
Oh yeah. I know you're happy about that one.
Bye.
I still think you can. And who's the other one? Jamie McMurray, Tony Stewart, Chris Buescher, and I'm missing a name, and it's bothering me.
What?
The other fourth one. Which was basically the
I
bottom
don't
four.
know.
We can get our act together, I promise. We're prepared, not anything.
Listen,
Nope,
I'm
wrong.
forever I can't really say what I normally am. I'm forever just a, yeah. It starts SS. Hot mess is another way to describe
Austin
it.
Dillon.
I
I think that was before.
don't know. I don't eliminated, honestly.
Really? Even with the Cheerios car?
Oh my god, that stupid car. Wait, funny enough, my cousin posted on her Instagram, or whatever they're calling that now, and she was eating pumpkin Cheerios. I was like, what, did you add cinnamon to it? She goes, no, it has the cinnamon with it. I said, then why did Austin Dillon have the cinnamon sticks with the bow on his car? I don't understand. Stupid. Ask me how I really feel about it.
Oh, no, we'll go there.
We're not going to go there. Okay.
Yeah, PG. Alright, so, when we went in New Hampshire, obviously we figured, Penske's kind of strong there, but this week they kind of whacked, whatever word you want to use. And JTR, Matkins dominated a little bit. I thought he was going to have a good chance, but he didn't. Kevin Harvick won, but that's okay.
Kevin Harvick reminds me of a ninja. He just comes out of nowhere. I used to hate him, but he's tamed himself a lot. So I really don't mind him now.
Who knows? The fight in the past may have actually worked. You gotta have a system.
I'm just saying that this is karma coming to Penske for treating Ryan the way that they do. Karma is knocking on its door.
Maybe it's just the fact that they're not raining as high as everyone puts them on the pedestal. They can have bad weeks. They're not perfect.
Listen, I'm telling you, somebody has a voodoo doll, and now they're messing with Penske because that's what you get for messing with Ryan. Picking Paul Menard possibly over him. Bye. Still working.
All right. Let's get to the chase. Cut to the chase, and that is an official NASCAR joke. So, penalties for this week.
Penalties, is that what you said?
Yes, ma'am.
Sally, New Hampshire warnings announced. NASCAR has issued penalties and warnings for Regan Smith. He failed LIS twice in pre-race inspection. He got a written warning. Harvick, Kane, Smith, Biffle, DiBenedetto all failed LIS in pre-qualifying inspection. They got written warnings. Hamlin failed template inspection twice in pre-qualifying inspection. He got a written warning. And that's it.
Really? That's it? Shocker.
Well, I don't know. This isn't relating to the Spring Cup Series, and I know we really don't talk about it that much, but I don't remember who it was in the Truck Series. But they got fined so much that it messed up the chase. Who was that? I remember seeing a notification on it.
I got this feeling that the under two tiers of our sport will start to feel the heat of penalties pretty soon. Because, I mean, it hasn't been very heavily felt.
I know who it was.
But I think it's starting to trickle down, personally.
I know who it was in the trucks. John Hunter. It was John Hunter.
Yeah. That's not familiar now.
And Quapple got penalized for something, but it wasn't as affected as Neiman Trucks was. Sorry, I had a lot of coffee today.
Clearly.
Heh, you're funny.
So, going into the final race of the first round of the chase, we have two secured winners that will be advancing. As far as we know, penalties are not going to hurt them, so they're good to go. At New Hampshire, going back a little bit, we broke a few records. I noticed the green flag record for New Hampshire was 85 laps, and we went 106 laps before the first caution. So had some long green flag runs there at New Hampshire. That's a little bit out of the ordinary, not too much out of the ordinary. 85 laps is still a long green flag run, but we broke that record this week. So, in your opinion, do you think there was good racing within those green flag runs to approve of the lengthy time between cautions?
I love cautions. They always throw a wrench in things, and it's really great to see it. I don't like seeing people get hurt. Don't get me wrong, I never want to see a wreck. Like, that's awful. I don't wish wrecks upon anybody.
Right.
But if NASCAR wants to throw a debris caution like they love to do, I'm all for it because, it might help out my driver, and it might make things more interesting.
I mean, you want the caution to be legitimate and not,
yeah,
water bottled.
But NASCAR loves to throw cautions for no reason.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment of a pattern seen lately.
I don't know. What bothers me too is NASCAR is trying so hard to just change things, and it's frustrating. No, none of their things are working.
They're trying to, per se, please the masses and bring back the old, but not really, because they're really wanting to stick with the new and be more modern and stick with the new wave things, the new wave and all that. But then, we'll be saying the same song for several webcasts. But yeah, you're right.
Like, I get it, you're trying to bring new fans in, you're trying to keep new fans interested. And
they do it, but to do that, you need to stick with what has worked for years in a fresh way.
They need to recognize that the more that they're changing things, the more the diehard fans are like, I don't want to watch this.
I mean,
you lose your diehard fans, you don't have a fan base anymore. I hate to tell them that, but it's true.
Do you feel like a recipe your grandma made that the whole family could die for? That they loved it. Do you pull out that recipe and say, it's all perfect this way. Let's change it up now? No. I mean, you may not make it in the same dish she made it in, or make it in the same way she did with the same tools. All that changes over time, but you still make the recipe the same way.
Absolutely.
I'm good at metaphors on the show, so
I don't know if they're getting guidance from somebody. Like, I don't know, but if they are getting guidance from somebody, they need to stop taking their advice.
Yeah. It may be more selfish greed or things like that. It has nothing to do with outside sources.
Yeah.
Sad to say. Welcome to the 21st century.
So, I also do think it's interesting that they're trying to change the amount of people in a pit crew. I think that will really change things next year, too.
Thank you for bringing that up. I noticed that someone was talking about, I don't know, I think it was one of our ladies who was tweeting, I don't remember. Anyway, but they were talking about losing jobs and kind of being kind of bad. I mean, what would it benefit reducing over the wall guys? What is seeing that as benefit?
They said that it's supposed to be cost cutting.
Excuse me?
Yeah, literally. Hold on. It says, this is what Jay Ski put, and this was quoted from Motorsport. There are ongoing discussions between team owners and NASCAR, further reducing the number of pit crew members going over the wall from 6 to 5. Motorsport.com has learned. The cost-cutting initiative would go into effect as early as 2017. It would be up to each team's discretion how to choreograph the pit stops. However, under a full fuel pit stop, the most likely scenario would feature the elimination of one tire carrier. In the evolution of NASCAR pit stops, most teams incorporated 2 tire carriers in the mid-90s. The current proposal to limit crew personnel over the wall is twofold: as a cost-cutting measure for mid-level operations, second, as a safety initiative to eliminate additional bodies on pit road. Okay, so I get it. First of all, I get the cost-cutting because NASCAR is really struggling for money at this point. They're not selling out at tracks. Their merchandise prices have skyrocketed, so like I get it. But the whole safety thing, you might be trying to fix safety issues by eliminating one person off the track, but you're also increasing the safety issues for that one person who will be carrying both tires on each side, because now that's extra weight that they're putting on their bodies.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you may have less confusion and there may be a little bit better flow with having less people, but I mean, gee. I mean, my thing is, okay, you're making this man. I mean, has there been? Okay, there's always been a limit, of course, if you see about your penalties. I mean, we already have a problem with too many guys over pit wall crap nonsense right now. I mean, you could make that worse when you're forcing things. Okay, I mean, you're that edging a little bit into, messing with how teams decide what goes on in a pit crew. I mean, there should be. We could equate this to the government and the state. You know how the government infringes on the states' rights, but we won't go there. But anyway.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Side government,
I don't want to get yelled at.
Right. But that's just the first thing that comes to mind. How why don't they let the team? I mean, it's just control. I mean, it goes back to that. Even if it's a good option, are they doing the right thing by just telling all the teams what to do flat out?
Communists. Literally communists. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Quit trying to change it. You cannot even get your fans to watch because you're having an issue with most of your races on channels that you have to pay additional money for. You're having an issue grabbing your fans that you already had. Stop trying to change things because you're just making it worse. Fix that issue first. Fix the issue of us not getting to watch races because you have to pay additional money for channels when it should be included. Fix that issue first. You'll get your fans back. And then change things if you really think you need to.
Right.
Because honestly, that's the number one problem that they face.
For sure. So, transition right into, I saw a couple newsworthy things headlining. One thing we kind of talked about last week, but we'll talk about it some more this week with the announcement of the new draft diversity class has been announced, and there were a lot of female names on that list. What you thought about that?
I actually haven't looked at it.
Yep, there were. I have it in front of me here, sort of. There were several females on the list for the new diversity class. Of course, us being NASCAR female, we think it's kind of cool. Does someone get behind a female driver? Because if this diversity class proves anything, there are plenty of gals out there who have the talent to be you-know-who, and we can make it interesting with more than one female on the track. That's it.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna. I mean, I hate to sound like this, but it's like, to me, it's kind of a male-oriented sport. I don't mean that debasing females from getting in, because I'm the type of gal, I'd give it a shot if I had, the gumption to do it. But at the same time, for me, it's always been kind of a guy-oriented sport. I'm not saying girls shouldn't be in it. I'm just, it's kind of iffy for me, too. But, okay, if you're going to have females in it, fine. Now, Or some more, it's like all or nothing. Don't put peas in this mess and put a certain driver on the pedestal because they're the only one out there.
I agree.
Okay.
She is the most talked about person, and she doesn't perform well.
She was a male? That's all I'm saying.
They wouldn't care. Absolutely not.
Alright, I have it here. There it is. On the list.
Have some water.
Scroll. Okay, there we go.
Thank you.
From what I'm seeing on the list, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Sorry.
We can't edit that out. Stop. 11.
It's not my fault. I have allergies.
Okay, from what I'm seeing, there's like 11 ladies in the diversity class. Or to compete for all the classes. I'm not sure how that all works, but several names, I can't tell if it's male or female, which I hate that middle ground distinction, but for sure there's like 11 or 12 females, I can tell from the list.
If they're bringing that many in, that's going to hurt them rather than help them.
Care to expound?
Because it's going to look like they're just trying to take care of it all at once. Like, they realize that it's a problem and they're just trying to fix it. Like, it's not like they're just doing it because they think these people are good drivers. They're literally trying to fix it.
It's like, are they doing it because they're good drivers and they want to be self-employed, or just because they're female?
Yeah.
I get where you're going.
I don't know. It's interesting. Very interesting.
In other news, our reigning champ arrived at the White House this week.
Ugh.
So it's just like, you're what? Okay, for me, okay, I like Kyle Busch. I'm just glad he was our champ and everything. And seeing that picture was kind of, I don't know. I was just kind of like, awkward. Anyway.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut on this one because I have a lot to say about it.
Yep.
Let me just say this. The NASCAR season ends in a month and a half. He's been champion for a year.
It's gone by. It has literally gone by.
What I am saying, though, is he was crowned champion almost a year ago.
It has been a year.
You're
wow.
Getting around to it. That's none of my business.
Now rewind a little bit. I think I missed some of your point.
Oh, I said my point was that it's been a year almost, and they're just not getting around to it.
Oh, being at the White House?
Yeah.
They're doing so much other important things.
Uh-huh. Is that what we call it?
You know, things that involve 9 hours. But I'm just not talking about that.
A lot of them. Okay, we need to stop talking about this. I can feel my blood pressure rising, and it's not going to go over well.
Yeah, I would agree. Rabbit trail.
Are those brooms on your shirt?
What? That's flowers.
Wow, the camera got really distorted for a second. I apologize.
Like, I think, what do you call it? Paisley or something? I don't know what you call it.
Well, the one, it kind of looked like a feather duster broom. That's why I was really confused.
Oh, I think that's interesting.
It was just the way that it zoomed, like it distorted the picture.
Yeah.
It is very festive though, not fiesta. I can't speak.
It's kind of a cowboy style.
Yeah, a little bit. Too much Walker Texas Ranger for you.
Oh, hush. Hush. Hush your mouth. There's no such thing as too much. No such thing.
Anyways, we also had news announced this week that Ryan Reed is debuting at Talladega.
Oh yeah, I had that on my notes.
Which I find interesting.
Why? I'm like, do you seriously want Talladega to be the first race you've ever raced in the Sprint Series?
I can't say anything because Ryan's second race in the Sprint Cup Series was at Talladega. And it was the fall race.
Second, but not first. I mean, I don't know.
He debuted at Kansas. Yeah, he debuted at Kansas and then was at Talladega in the fall. I think it's very interesting that they chose Talladega of all races. No car makes it out without any scratches. So why are they going? I guess I can see why they're doing it, so he's not blindsided.
I mean, it's a good way to test you, okay, what are you made of? But even the best driver can end up in the garage.
Oh, yeah. I can understand why they're doing it, though, because it kind of can be like, okay, so we're going to throw this at you so that you know what you're getting yourself into for next year when it matters. You know what I mean? Or whenever it is they move up. So, like, I can understand why they're doing it, but, like, you have other tracks that I would have picked.
Charlotte, maybe?
I would have picked Charlotte. That would have been my choice. Or Kansas. I would have picked Kansas. Something.
I just popped the nap.
Ew, you nasty. I also don't think I would have picked a chase race.
Yeah, I guess it's not. I don't know.
No, because then you have the ability to say that if he makes a mistake and causes a wreck and knocks somebody out of the chase, then you have the ability to blame it on him. And I don't think that should be something that should fall on him. Because with certain drivers that are in the chase, they'll find the way to blame him.
Right. So you want to get some track facts real quick?
I don't know. I think it was a bad idea, honestly. I like Ryan Reed, don't get me wrong. I think he has a lot of potential. I just think this was a mistake. We'll see, though. Hey, I hope I'm wrong.
Over.
So, do you want me to do clinch scenarios? Because I can.
Go for it.
So, our clinch scenarios are right now. Truex Jr. and Harvick have already clinched a spot. Any other driver can clinch with a win.
Keep talking.
Brad Keselowski will clinch on points with 12 points and a new winner. If there is a repeat winner, he would clinch on points with 7 points. Kyle Busch clinches on 14 points with new winner. Repeat winner clinches with 9 points. Kenseth clinches on 20 points and a new winner. Clinches on 15 with a repeat winner. Logano clinches on 20 points and a new winner. Repeat winner, he clinches with 15 points. Or no. Logano, 26 points with a new winner. Winner is 21 points. Denny Hamlin clinches with 28 points and a new winner. Repeat winner would be 23 points. JJ clinches with 29 points and a new winner. Repeat winner would be 24 points. Chase Elliott clinches with 31 points and a new winner. Repeat winner would be 26 points. Carl Edwards clinches with 31 points and a new winner. Repeat winner would be 26 points. Kurt Busch clinches on points with 32 points and a new winner. Repeat winner, 27 points. Kyler clinches with 37 points, could clinch on points with a new winner and help. The only guaranteed clinch would be a win for the following drivers: Jamie McMurray, Austin Dillon, Tony Stewart, Chris Buescher. They could clinch without a win, but would need varying levels of help, aka eliminating a different driver.
You see this?
Uh-huh.
Right there. Alright. Do you read that?
Yes, I can read that.
Star. This is actually from week 1, so it's not really updated. So our winners are, so far,
Truex Jr. and Harvick.
alright, where are they at? Illustrations. Truex Jr. Advanced. And Harvick. They're advanced. I'll put arrows.
Yep.
They are advancing. So, who's out?
Tell you, Buescher is out.
Okay, so Buescher's out.
McMurray is out.
Whoops. That was a horrible line.
That was a really bad line.
McMurray. Try doing this sideways. Okay. McMurray's out. Who else? Stewart and Austin Dillon. Tony Stewart's out.
I'm pulling for smoke.
Either. Okay. I got those three out.
I think Austin Dillon could surprise us and win and knock Kyler out of it.
Do not let Caitlin hear you.
I don't think she's watching because she hasn't said anything about being annoyed on YouTube. So I think she's not watching.
So of the rookies, okay, Elliott, he'll advance, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a fan. He says he'll get there. My dad actually
for sure to the next round, like this next round. I don't know if he'll advance after that. He'll have to have a win.
My dad actually expressed. My dad and I are Chase Elliott fans, both of us.
Yeah.
He's a driver, and even he has expressed that he is not sure if Chase will make it to the final round.
I don't think he'll make it after this round.
Which I would agree. It's still hard because I don't know. I really want him to, but
unless he gets a win, I don't see him making it past this next round. Quit making your line worse. Now it's just like a giant black blob.
Alright, that's it. I'm redoing it. If I have backup copies, talk about my line, we're going to correct this. Alright. Do this again. Harvick. Truex. Buescher out. Stewart out. McMurray out. How about that?
That's a lot better. Okay.
Thank you. So, fourth pick for who's out. And I will keep this and see if we're right next week.
We can go with Austin. I'm just saying, if I'm right, you're going to have to re-put that out again.
I got more copies. Of course, I'll have to get another copy because they'll update the round 12.
I honestly see Chase making it to the 8 group.
Wah.
I'm sorry.
I know, you're right. I have to agree.
I mean, if you think about it, how many of them actually have wins? A lot of them do. one of the next ones out.
Right. Okay. So that was me. We have Kyle Busch, Kozlowski, Hamlin, Harvick, Edwards, Truex, Kenseth, Johnson, Logano, Larson, Kurt Busch, and Chase Elliott for round 12. That's who we will have for round 12.
Yep.
That's our predictions. We will come back to this and see if we were right next week. I will keep this safe.
Thank you.
So, how about the double track facts?
Sorry, I was thirsty.
Really?
We are at Dover, which is the monster mile with the big dude. Anyways, we're at a 1 mile oval. Banking in the turns is 24 degrees. In the straightaways, it's 9 degrees. Ow, that hurt. National anthem. Wait, I never say the national anthem, but Easton Corbin is doing the national anthem.
Who was that?
I approve.
Nope.
He's a country singer. Look him up after this. May 2016 winner was Matt Kenseth. Matt Kenseth. October 2015 race winner was Harvick. Our youngest winner was Kyle Busch at 23 years old, 29 days. Both the May 2016 poll and the October 2015 poll, there were none because it was canceled due to rain and they were set by practice speeds. Worst starting spot to win was Kyle Petty. He started 37th and won.
What year?
Hot and who's not, Dover edition. I like this whole concept. Who's hot? Kevin Harvick. He's the defending race winner. Led 786 laps in the last 4 Dover races. 608 more laps more than any driver. Jimmie Johnson has 10 career NSCS wins at Dover. Most active driver has won at any track. Kyle Larson has never finished worse than 11 in 5 career Dover starts. He finished second in the May race. Chase Elliott finished 3rd in his only NASCAR Sprint Cup Series start at Dover. And Truex Jr. finished 11th or better in last 5 Dover starts. His first career NASCAR Sprint Cup Series win came at Dover in 2007. Not at Dover is Kyle Busch. He wrecked out of 3 of the last 5 Dover races. Yeah, he's not really good at this track. Kurt Busch, he has 1 top 10 finish, 5th earlier this year in 9 races at Dover since 2012. Carl Edwards has 0 top 10 finishes in the last 7 Dover races. Austin Dillon has never finished better than 20th in 6 career Dover races. And Joey Logano has a 14.3 average finish at Dover from 2015 to 2016. And it's a lower average finish than it was 5.5 from 2013 to 2014. Jeff Gordon leads all active drivers with 46 starts at Dover, followed by Matt Kenseth with 35. 13 of the 93, which equates to 13.9% of the races at Dover have been won from the Coors Light pool. The 2 most recent were Jimmie Johnson in 2009, 2010. I don't know. I see it getting rained out this weekend again, because NASCAR loves rain.
Yep.
35 different drivers have won. 35 different drivers have won at Dover, led by Jimmie Johnson with 10 wins. 12 drivers have posted consecutive wins at Dover, including 3 consecutive by David Pearson, Rusty Wallace, and Jeff Gordon. Hendrick has the most wins at Dover in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series with 18. JJ, Jeff Gordon, Jeff Bodine, Ken Schrader, and Ricky Rudd. 9 different manufacturers have won at Dover.
What if there's a rain delay and Chris Buescher's in the lead right when they put out the red flag.
He's still, even with the win, he still needs help. Like, he needs drivers to get a DNF, essentially. So, I mean, that sucks for him, but. Our top 10 driver ratings at Dover: Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Busch, Larson, Edwards, Elliott, Gordon, Biffle, Truex Jr., and Harvick. And can I just say, I think the 88 car will have a little bit of extra luck on their side this weekend with Junior sitting in the pit box.
Sounds like it.
Never know. Jeff's good at Dover, too. Bring it on.
So, something just fell in my room and made me jump. Excuse me for delaying. Your pick for this week.
88.
I'm going Hendrick too. Well, because you know Jimmy Johnson ruled over Dover in the past, but he hasn't been very strong lately. So, I mean, he's good at Dover, though. Maybe he could have a good comeback.
He could. He needs it because he has not been doing great at all.
Right. And, the factor of the chase and everything involved.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe he's a good pick for this week. Because, I'm going with Chase no matter what. But
Well, yeah.
I think the Junior car.
I think Junior's going to bring a little buff to that team that it needs.
I'll just say Hendrick and be safe. Safe with your pick, safe with my pick.
You think Casey Kane's going to get a win this weekend?
Okay, why not?
You never know. He was close a few weeks ago. I was hoping he would bring it home. It didn't happen.
Right. I mean, he's been doing better. He may have found his issue and rebounded some.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Okay, bye. Oh. You froze. It frozes. All right, so apparently Kimberly's battery died. So we're just going to end this for this week, I think. I'm waiting for her to let me know for sure through Facebook. Make sure to check out Twitter, Facebook, NASCARfemale.com, and Instagram. And be sure to tune in next week and into this week's race and tweet us some questions or some comments that you want us to touch base on next week. Have a great night, guys.
Oh, we're still on. Sorry, guys, for that interruption. My battery died on my computer. So I'm just going to close it out here. So thank you all for joining us on this week of the broadcast. So sorry for that little technical interruption. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff. You know the drill. Check out our wonderful articles for our ladies on NASCARfemale.com. And don't forget to tune in. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we're going live. And we'll see y'all back here for the Burnout, same time and place next week, 9:30 Eastern Time, right here on the NASCAR Female YouTube channel. Live events. Thank you guys for joining us, and have a great rest of your night.